Dr. Drew, you have said yourself that pot can be addictive for certain people. Profoundly. Your words were profoundly
yes, but
addictive.
For some people, but that doesn't mean something. Now, this is going to sound weird, me saying this, but it doesn't mean something should be illegal.
Yeah.
Alcohol is a bigger problem. Tobacco is an even bigger problem, and yet we don't let those things be illegal.
Argument, though.
You're right. You're right. I'm not saying that we want to have more problems necessarily, but the people seem to want legalization, and I'm in favor of what the people want. I as a physician will then deal with the consequences, and we're finding out the consequences as this thing plays out. Scotty, you agree?
I'm all for we the people. The problem is you're endangering other people in the public. So therefore, it's not we the people. The big issue in this, Colorado passed this because all of the revenue was going to go for education. This was not the education they wanted. And when you're sitting there packaging it like brownies and cookies and putting it in vending machines, what else would you expect? The kid probably didn't know that he was selling weed, or how can the parents say no?
Shagun.
Well, I have to disagree with both ladies very strongly. I mean, that would be, for example, would we ban sugar because it causes diabetes and people eat themselves to death? I have to blame the parents in this issue, or the grandparents. If you're not smart enough to keep Huey, Dewey, and Louie out of your stash, don't blaze up. But you can't pick and choose the way you want to enforce the law. People kill themselves off alcohol. People kill themselves through tobacco. People kill
pills.
Well, and I would say, Shagun, I would argue that what you're saying here, Sam, is in fact the case. That the biggest thing that I see deaths and real consequences from is pills, and people handling the pills sort of casually in the home, or kids getting their hands on them in the home. So we need to really begin to deal with pot as a serious chemical.
Whether it is pot, whether it's prescription pills, whether it's alcohol, and you are a parent and you have that in your home, keep it away from the kids.
Lock your liquor cabinet, lock your weed cabinet.
It was laughable, Dr. Drew. The school had to send a letter to the parents and guardians saying, please keep your weed away from the children, lock it up so they don't put their hands on it and get a hold of it. I mean, that is so sad. And these
I don't think so. I disagree. No, it's not. I think we ought to get, I say this to parents all the time, and I'll say it here right now. Make a statement to your kids about chemicals in the home, whether it's alcohol, tobacco, pot, pills. You put them behind a locked cabinet, whatever it is. You deal with these are chemicals that adults relate to in ways that sometimes are dangerous and sometimes are not. But they need to be dealt with as something very, very serious. And in the home, that message has got to be loud and clear. Shagun.